Alright, just had to just gain one level in there, and that's really about all I did. I just thought I probably can't do anything until I get the notification that there's another key available until I can go to the next place. Walking through campus, I can see various NPCs who appear as busy students among the masters. Not only do the NPCs look slightly different, but their behavior seems a little off. Maybe it's their lack of soul. To them, this battle is just a string of data variables. Within a small group of gathered masters, one person stands out like a sore thumb. Oh, it's you. So you qualified for the actual tournament as well. I believe that I remarked that we would meet again. It's Leo. The force of his presence overwhelms his seemingly innocent appearance. Before, it felt like he was a wolf let loose in the chicken coop. Now I feel out of place. And he isn't alone. Standing behind him stands a shadowy figure radiating the same aura of strength. The figure clad in armor and armed with a sword. His aura marks him as a servant. Okay, they just immediately reveal his identity. Okay. As the armored figure nods in greeting, the enigmatic smile forms on his lips. He is an exemplar of knighthood, and though a servant, has the same bearing as his master. Sir Gawain, one of the Knights of the Round Table mentioned in the legends of King Arthur. It said that his prowess rivaled King Arthur's, and his holy sword was equal in power to Excalibur. It's obvious that he is a saber-class servant. It won't be too hard to learn more about him. Maybe I'll discover a weakness of his. I'm sure Leo is aware of how much information he's given me, but he seems unconcerned. It's obvious that he chooses not to concern himself with such things as subtlety or tactics. For him, if something is destined to be revealed, so be it. From his point of view, his victory is all but assured. His superiority over others reinforced every day since he was born. With a polite bow, Leo and his servant turn and depart, leaving me somewhat dumbfounded. I knew one of the Harways would be here, but the sign of the family himself. With that murmured comment, the murderous glare of rain shot at Leo was almost palpable. The power of the Holy Grail. I guess the plutocrats of Europe see a threat in the Seraph. But still, to risk him. Oh well, what was borrowed on Earth will be repaid in heaven. Things just got more interesting, although my powers as a magus are far superior to his. I get the feeling that Leo has little concern for those like us. Without so much as saying hi, the now fired up Ring Tosaka almost seems to stomp away. I should spend some time looking into Gawain's background. I'll head to the library later. So I guess I'm just not focusing on Shinji, but future characters too. Shinji's smiling from ear to ear. Did something good happen? Are you prepared for your fight with Shinji? I'm not ready at all. This is so hard, I want to give up already. If you don't have your information on your opponent, it's almost impossible to land an attack. The enemy's servant may be a legendary soul, but you're still going to discover who they are. So with Mato, I heard him boasting in the library. I don't know what's going on. If you want to find out, go check out the library. Is there even anything over here? Okay, that's what I thought. You have anything to say to me? Saber stares solemnly at me. My nervousness is due to the strength of her daunting gaze. My questions about the Holy Grail War have only increased since the moment I made a contract with Saber. And the war side, I still want to know just who she is.
そうしゃよ。そう頼りのない顔をされると世も居づらい。雨に濡れそぼったロバを見る思いだ。気になる点があるのなら問うがよい。今は休憩中だ。
Now would be a good opportunity to ask. Alright. I'm surprised. Oh, okay.
世の名が気になって仕方がなかったのか？それは気を使わせたな。しかし、目前の戦いより世のことが気になるとは困った奏者だ。先が思いやられるぞ。
Though she is admonishing me, Saber exudes pleasure. She must be happy that I asked about her name. She continues speaking.
だが、王者たるもの、問われれば答えるが矜持というもの。昔語りはこそばゆいが、そなたとは純潔を誓い合った仲だ。特別に話す。よし、まずは初めの名だな。とくと聞け。世の幼名はル。
Saber's voice halted as if she suddenly remembered something. 1 second, 2, 3, 4, 5. The young blonde woman I stare at each other. What was that Lou?
ではない。危ない。勢い離すところだった。言ったであろう。神名はしばらく隠すと、その手には乗らないぞ。世の神名はそなたが魔術師として大成した時におのずと分かろう。今はただ精進のみに専心せよ。バカ者。
Embarrassed at nearly being had, Saber snubs her nose at me and falls silent. Apparently it was too soon to try to learn her real name. From what I understand, for those dialogue type stuff, it doesn't really matter what you say with her. Archer and Caster, on the other hand, you have to say specific things for the most part. Otherwise, you miss out on stuff. Not entirely sure. Make sure to look up ahead just to make sure on that stuff. Take her by the tail. Pleasant evening to you. I trust you're doing well, all things considered. You'll never catch a glimpse of victory if you insist on always running away. However, facing a foe you know nothing about is lunacy. In this war, information is everything. To defeat your opponent, learn all you can about them, their class, skills, even their history. The more info you have, the easier it will be to create a plan to predict your opponent's actions. For now, why don't you go to the library? There's a treasure trove of information there. No reason really, I just have a feeling you'll somehow come out on top. Mado is an idiot, but he has won before. It'll make things easier if he gets defeated early on. Anyway, do your best. Might learn a few things about Shinji and Leo's servants. Should probably listen to our advice and poke around the library. Seems like floors opened up between trials. Have you checked out the second floor yet? Hey, look who the cat dragged in. I had never expected to run into you. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm just messing with you. The library is the best place you can find info. I know all about you, so I expect you to go all out against me. But enough about me. It looks like you're having a hell of a time finding the book you want. Unfortunately for you, I've thoughtfully taken every book about my servant and hid them. I thought you'd have more fun this way. I hid everything somewhere in the arena. Wonder if a weak sauce master like you will be able to find them. By the way, what does your servant want in return for helping you? Money, right? I knew it. Do your best while you still can. Well, see you around. Good luck. I hope you'll put up a little more of a fight next time we meet in the arena. You're starting to bore me. Alright, congratulations on making it to the main tournament. Your first opponent is Shinji Mato, I believe. Be cautious around him. I hear his servant is powerful. Well, it seems you don't fully accept our previous school life was a bit of a convenient farce. Let's see, since fate made us companions, perhaps I should explain things to you, shall I? Sure. Do you know what a reality marble... Yes, I know what those are. It's a thaumaturgical technique where one space is transformed to a completely different space. Some servants are able to generate reality marbles. As it takes a great deal of energy to sustain a reality marble, most only last a few minutes. The school that housed prelims happened to be a reality marble generated by the Holy Grail. Besides the school that appeared in the prelims, the current school, the arena, and the Colosseum, all are individual reality marbles created by incredible magic of the Holy Grail. To give you an idea of just how powerful the Holy Grail is, even the most advanced supercomputer couldn't sustain one reality marble of this length of time. All the participants in the Holy Grail War had their memories wiped upon entering. Then the Holy Grail's reality marble gave all the participants school personas to inhabit. Masters had a time limit of 4 days to realize they had been tricked into playing a role. Potential Masters had to pass that basic test to enter the Holy Grail War. Although Tosaka seems to shake off her yoke very quickly. By the way, Mr. Fujimura and Issei Ryudo aren't Masters, they're NPCs with specific roles. The Masters who did not break free of the fantasy were dealt death. Tragic, but the Holy Grail War itself is a lengthy process of culling the weak. Word of advice, learn all you can. I'm sure the information will benefit you greatly later on. I'd like to exit the arena, return Crystal, back to the entrance. I saw Shinji walk off with some book. Can you believe he actually reads? I think it was a book about pirates? Gawain. One of the major knights mentioned in the Arthurian cycle and often thought to be King Arthur's nephew. Equal in skill to Lancelot, he served as an advisor to Arthur. He was at odds with Lancelot due to his slaying of both of Gawain's brothers. Due to his overwhelming nobility and youthful impetuousness, he placed his family ties above all else. It was Sir Gawain's hatred of Lancelot that eventually led to his and Arthur's eventual downfall. It was the Battle of Camlan that Sir Gawain fell, slain by Sir Lancelot. I got it. I know the class of my opponent's servant. Victory shall be mine. Not just such a hack. A little bit of flattery will get him to spill his guts. Go around a little bit. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. So Shinji Mano is hiding info from you. You must have hid it really deep somewhere. Like the second floor that just opened up or something. Okay, there's Ronnie. I must find the one my professor spoke of. You already have a cipher key. Excellent. You'll soon get the other one at this rate. The second floor is where you'll find the secondary trigger. Head to the arena. You should be able to go to a new floor. I've said my piece. I've almost forgot to ask. Have you set foot in the chapel yet? The system's jurisdiction doesn't penetrate that far, but you can strengthen your servant there. Well, I said my piece. Go and slaughter to your heart's content. Thanks, Goto Mine. I just saw Shinji bowling towards the library. Man, that guy's like an open book. Yeah, it's just telling me. Second cipher key's been generated. Second key's been created. I need to get it before the battle 3 days from now. Otto must be desperate to expose the servant's identity like that. Here, knowledge is power. The more data contained in the information matrix, the better it is for your servant. There's a stuck-up boy who came by earlier. He probably talks to himself in the mirror. He looked like kind of irritated and was talking to himself. Something like, I get it now. Yeah. I guess I can't go inside those classrooms. Alright, let's go talk to Taiga and give her sword back. Oh, my beloved Kendo sword. You actually found it. Thank you. By the way, I hate to ask you for another favor, but Akano, do you think you can do your lovely teacher one more teensy favor? Really? Oh, thank you. Truth be known, I really need a tangerine stat. There should be a tangerine on the second floor of the arena. If you can get it from me before the end of the first round, I'd be ecstatic. If you manage to get it, I'll give you a fabulous decoration for your private room. Good luck! Into the chapel. After the prelims, become a totally different place. So you head over there. Yeah, can't go through that down. Yeah, you have to go that way. School buildings are always chaotic. I understand why, but it's nice to come here and relax. I push open the heavy door to the chapel and go inside, where it is dark and eerily silent. I get a strange feeling that this place is completely cut off from the rest of the world. There's no one in the pews. As I get used to the dim lights, a flash of colors hurt my eyes. Those two women, they don't act like sisters. And why are they here anyway? Kind of interesting that they're using Toko's old blue hair design. Still have like the Tsukihime art book that I bought years ago that had the original illustrations for Karno Kyokai. Okay, welcome to the chapel. Are you here to perform an alteration of the soul? Ah, you're that. What was that again? Ah, I can't remember the last time I forgot something. Well, it's not like the details matter. The more test subjects, the better, I always say. Welcome to the Eden of the East. I assume you're here for alternation of the soul. Alternation of the soul? What's that supposed to mean? Realizing I have no clue how to answer, she continues talking. You don't know what alternation of the soul is, but you came here anyway? Amateur. Alteration of the soul. What is it, you ask? Simply put, you link your soul to your servants. When a master's rank increase, we can strengthen the link. That's done by hacking into each soul and choosing what to improve. So basically increasing your stats. Alright, improve your servant's stats by skill points when leveling up. In addition, once a certain skill points is used, your servant acquires powerful skills. Be sure to strengthen your servant before each elimination battle. Well, it's like my sister said, my job is to perform alternations made possible by various events. Sister, are those two really related? I was about to ask if they are really sisters, but a sudden wave of hatred from the two stops me. You get the gist of it, right? If you want to do alternation of the soul, let me know. As for the creature over there, she's totally useless, like 8-track tapes or a C prompt. And you're lower than dirt. Don't screw up or the moon cell will come down on you. Again. How many times do I have to tell you that the master was at fault that time? They specifically told me to do quasi-legal alterations, so I added a few extra skills. Laugh now, it wouldn't be funny to the one who was lost because you're towering incompetence. Listen well, boy, if you value your life, do not put any trust in that thing's abilities. If I were you, I'd stick to regain the spiritual statuses your servant may have lost. That's funny. The redhead sister is less than useless. Actually, it's more Aoko Aozaki isn't really suited to this particular task. Even pseudo-magists like me can see that. For some reason, I thought all the things servant-related were preserve of Toko Aozaki. What was that? Oh yes, I'm far more skilled at alterations than Aoko, by a factor of 10 or so. I hate having to take Toko's abuse every day. I'll try to control my rage, for now. Even as she says that, I can see veins popping out of Aoko Aozaki's clenched fists. Aren't you exaggerating a little? I mean, 10 times? I'm amazed that Aoko didn't immediately throw out Toko after her snide offensive comment. Why are you so surprised? I wasn't trying to be snide, merely honest. In this case, shutting up and accepting her place is beneath me. The only thing Aoko can do. Aoko gnashes her teeth in rage, but if Toko is so talented, why isn't she doing the alteration? I have other things to attend to, not to mention all the stuff Kokuto dumped on me. Yeah. Right now I'm simply keeping an eye on my lowly sister so she doesn't accidentally kill someone. So just ignore me. If you need to perform an alternation of the soul, ask the monkey over there. You should be in the arena training instead of talking with me. You're still far too weak. Well, then what do you say we try an alternation right now? Alright. Basically, I know vaguely what to do with this. More or less, focus on strength. Focus on strength, then go to defense, and then agility, basically. These two don't matter for Saber whatsoever, really. That's where your extra points go. Want to do that. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. For the most part, I think for her it's mostly attack and defense and nothing else. So my former...
一つ霊覚を取り戻したと見える。丹田、ご苦労である。次は世がそなたに報いる番だな。
What now? Need another alternation? I don't have enough points. Cool. Okay, inflicts physical damage on an enemy. Cool. There's something going on in the garden. When I look, I see Shinji causing trouble. Again. Here Shinji is being thrown out of the chapel after angering that old man.
教会では静かにするものだ。君の神がどのようなものかは知らんが、神父からそう教わらなかったかね。
Sorry, my bad. I'm an atheist. Swear to God. I always believed that Japanese were polite. I guess I was misled. Leave this place at once. The gates of heaven will remain closed to the unbeliever. It appears in your haste to learn how to fight, you forgot to learn dignity and respect. I really hate old geezers like you, always talking down on me. When it comes time to fight, you can bet your ass that I'll be teaching you a thing or two. Alright. Check out here real quick before going back inside the arena. Where'd your command seal appear? Nice, your left hand. Mine's, it's a tramp stamp. Oh no. You don't know how embarrassing that is. If someone got angry at me and told me to train my body instead. He means well, but ha. Alright. Guess we're heading to the arena now. Anything else? Yes, okay. Alright, downstairs, right. Okay. So, does Sakura have more stuff for me, or is she just gonna say that she can't give me anything else? Because it's still the start of the week. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I was just checking to see if I could slide across the floor. Clearly not. Sense an unpleasant aura. They must be lurking somewhere nearby. It'd be a catastrophe if they attack us from behind when we return to campus. We should face up. So we should locate the book that the lowly extra hid here before they suspect what we're up to.
開幕だ。行くぞ、奏者よ。で、蹴散らす。良い気合いだ。
Ooh, damage went up by a lot. Oh, this is much better.
大義である。肩慣らしにはちょうどよい。では、行くぞ。良い気合だ。そこを動くな。大義である。肩慣らしにはちょうどよい。
Let's see, firewall, right? Yep, can't go past that. Oh, a new enemy. Break, okay. See what it does. Okay, guard. Looks like this one guards a lot. Yep, this one likes to guard a lot.
Master. よい、始めよう。そこを動くな。大義である。
It seemed to like to swap between the two.
それから次へと。
Thought so. I'm gonna continue on from the direction I was already going in. Oops! Wasn't paying attention. Break, okay. Let's focus on attack. Guard. I think I noticed the pattern it was doing. Break. So let's see. I think it did break, guard, attack. So guard, attack, break, guard, attack. So that should be. No, damn it. Damn it! Nope, I was wrong. Attack, guard. Yeah. So it looks like after it does break, it does attack. So it's like this. go. There we go.
何か世に言うべきことやみたいに振るうは世の役目。そなたは控えておれ。嬉しいぞ奏者よ。心遣い助かる。嬉しいぞ奏者よ。
Jeez. This thing likes to guard a lot.
蹴散らす。行くぞマスター。そこを動くな。硬いな。そこを動くな。大義である。肩慣らしにはちょうどよい。
This one's way longer than the last one. Whew. There's a suspicious hidden passageway here. What do you say we see where it leads? Seems this place the boy would favor for a hiding place. I highly recommend you open that box immediately. There it is. The book Shinji was desperate to keep hidden appears to be some sort of diary written by sheaves of parchment. So old that the ink's begun to fade. I am able to read the name of a ship, the Golden Hind, the names of several islands, and the partial manifests of hijacked ships. It's missing the ship's log of a pirate that sailed in the high seas. Must have been constructed with fairly powerful programs, and Shinji was obviously unable to delete this folder and had to hide it here. Without a doubt, this seems to be connected to that servant in some way. Spay, your true name isn't legible, but his book should prove enough of a clue as to our identity. Damn, I didn't expect you to find it so easily. And I went through all the trouble of bringing it down here. Oh, I'll just have to take it back now.
これはいいものだ。
Oh. Oh, I lose heal by get this. I'll see what that does, how that works first. Okay, that's just dead end. Gotcha. So am I gonna have to avoid Shinji too? Oh. If you're getting really desperate, be searching for it in a place like this. Anyway, too bad for you. You came all this way for me to take that book away from you. You finally slithered into the stage, you lowly bit player. Raider, I want you to bear witness as to what obtaining the information on the Holy Grail War truly means. Based on your opponent's matrix level, you'll be able to see more of your opponent's chosen actions. Be sure to use the information you've gathered to your fullest to devise a plan of action to defeat your opponent.
前回と同じようにはいかん。
いいさ。実力の差を見せてやるよ。
わかるか。これが情報を奪われるということだ。行くぞマスター。さて返上するぞ。
攻撃よーい。もうくずと消えな。
世の出番だな。 ロサイク立て直すがよい。良い気合い。
頭のいい勝ち方っていうのはこういうこと。
させぬ出直せ。さて天井するぞ。
返しさ。
自利品だぞマスター。見ているが
ちょっとだ
任せな。
させぬ。
返しさ。
How could I possibly get hurt? Don't start getting cocky now. Anyway, Seraph is watching. I'll be victorious in the end. Excuse truly befitting one so pitiful. And more importantly, I've reached a number of conclusions. First of all, that item relating to our enemy servant is definitely the ship's log. Secondly, based on the ship's battery ratio you just revealed, if her prowess with vehicles is so advanced, it means that she is, without a doubt, she is a rider. Now we've obtained the book that the frail man-child tried to hide. We can leave this place without any problem. If you wish, we can go and obtain the trigger today or return to rest for the day. Do what you think is best. Gonna heal, yeah. We can easily get that thing today, why not? Kinda wanna see what the Saint's Monocle does. I was gonna use it when fighting Drake, but I kinda forgot. Oh wait. That's it. Okay, so that might have been a platform I could get to.
出直せ。もらったぞ。世の勝ちだな。
Where do those bees give probably the most amount of experience?
こ
Oh,
の
that
程
thing
度の座標で
again.
は物足りない。行くぞ。
It's guarding there, so that means we have to break. So break, guard, attack.
良い気合いだ。そこは動くな。やっさせぬ。受けるがよい。硬いな。やっ進んで芸がない。瞑想とは運が良い。
Hack damage and stun versus enemy skill. MP goes down by a decent amount. I like having another spell at the ready, potentially. Okay, there's an exit.
蹴散らす。
Oh, easy.
良い気合いだ。させぬ。そこは動くな。受けるがよい。はっさて返上するぞ。硬いな。失せるがよい。肩慣らしにはちょうどよい。蹴散らす。見ているがよい。
See, when these things gimmick, they're extremely easy.
打ち砕く。受けるがよい。無礼な。打ち砕く。芸がない。まだ剣の
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go all the way back because I want to get that chest or whatever I missed way back there. Oh, there's a trigger. We want to find the triggers, thoroughly explore the arena, make it a priority.
上々だ。
Okay, so now we need to go all the way back. Because I know I missed the chest and stuff. Should aim to fill up the entirety of the map, too. Probably gain another level by the time I get out of this place.
いざ。よい、始めよう。そこは動くな。やっ世の勝ちだな。大事な探索を続けよう。始めよう。そこは動くな。そこは動くな。打ち砕く。見事な采配だった。今日のクルーは世の役目。そなたは控えておれ。いざ。
let's see. So going backwards, that would be. Let's see, break, guard, sword, break, guard, sword.
見ているがよい。させぬ。高いな。受けるがよい。返上するぞ。打ち砕く。大義である。この程度の増票では物足りない。
I walked right past it, even though I was paying attention.
Yoの勝ちだな。肩慣らしにはちょうどよい。いざ。良い気合いだ。見事な采配だった。成長したな、マスター。行くぞ。見ているがよい。芸がない。今のはいい戦いだったな。見とれていいぞ。
Man, this goes really far. Jeez.
蹴散らす。見ているがよい。そなたに拍手を。今日のブルーは世の役目。そなたは控えておれ。
Oh.
よくやった。戦備の足しにしよう。
Okay, I know there's another chest way back at the top that I saw. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh, now we have to leave. Going back this way and killing everything along the way. Okay, let's see.
はちょうどよい。
Before I do that. Oh, okay. You can see what level they are.
いざ。
That seems to be about all it does, maybe? Maybe add another one of those? I don't know.
見ているがよい。
Oh, why did I do attack? This is a defense guy. I forgot in my... While thinking about the beast too much.
動くな。世の勝ちだな。この程度の増票では物足りぬ。
That doesn't seem to change anything.
良い気合だ。見事な采配だった。今日のクルーは世の
This
役
would be
目。
super useful.
そなたは控えておれ。
Okay, I guess you can just equip two regardless of what they are. For a moment I thought that I was supposed to, it was like you can only equip like one armor, one accessory or something like that.
散らす。行くぞマスター。させぬ。もらったぞ。そなたに拍手を。肩慣らしにはちょうどよい。よい。
Damn it! I forgot. I was thinking of the bee again. Okay. Seems I lucked out.
もらったぞ。世の勝ちだな。まだ剣のノリが甘い。蹴散らす。よい、始めよう。させぬ。古いな。芸がない。この激しいぞ、奏者よ。
The heal seems to be really good.
蹴散らす。見ているがよい。さって出直せ。もらったぞ。そなたに拍手を。今のはいい戦いだったな。見とれていいぞ。行くぞ。
Alright, let's see. Wait, I mean...
行くぞマスター。さて。硬いな。受けるがよい。さて出直せ。打ち砕く。芸がない。肩慣らしにはちょうどよい。
Last two, yay.
さて出直せ。そこを動くな。伏せるがよい。見ているがよい。さて高いな。炎上するぞ。高いな。伏せるがよい。
Yeah, we are good. We can always grind the next day or whatever.
部屋に戻り休むとしよう。
Excellent. They tasted my blade. I'll continue to let loose their blood if you lose their secrets. However, we can't win against them with information alone. Be diligent in your training. Okay, I knew it. I was missing something. I'll have to grab that next time. Alright, so... okay. Sailing logs of a renowned explorer who successfully circumnavigated the globe. The logs themselves are illegible, with pages cracked and flaking. However, it seems that the author of these logs was a ship's captain who made their name as both an adventurer and a fleet commander. Cancel single action spells also bestows magical resistance equal to normally provided by physical talisman, such as an amulet. So same as like Emiya's.